Hey guys, it's me, Jackie. Jackie, or Jacqueline. You could say Jacqueline or Jackie. Um, Today, XOXOX, LOL, XOXOX, LOL. You know, um, I slept on my hair like this, and I put some keratin, and last month I permed it. And I don't like perms. I just don't like the way they come out. They dry out your hair more, like dye and bleach in your hair. And I'm just gonna say that just for me is a good children's perm because it straightens your hair, softens it. But then when you put gel in it or conditioner, shampoo, any of that stuff in it, especially gel and conditioners and oils and stuff in it, it dries out the next day. It'll be straight the first day and then dry out the next day. So they got to upgrade the perm system, like where, sodium and chloride and stuff like that. I don't know what else is in it, but I know sodium chloride is in it. So people are like, um, why didn't you just get keratin instead or silk press? And I was like, I want to try to silk press a little. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to try to silk press, but it's like my hair is like this right now. And you could tell that it's still fluffy and still fluffy because the conditioner, it was soft the first day. Very soft. And the keratin, I'm going to have to keep using it or keep using keratin every single day. And I put the little threads in, right? Like the silver threads to put it in a ponytail with some bobos because I didn't have no hair ties. But keratin and silk press is two different things. I'm not sure how much different they are. Sodium chloride perms, I don't know the difference, but the difference that I see is keratin's more natural, and then silk press, I don't know. I never tried it. You know what I'm saying? So when people look at me and they say, "Oh, look at her hair," it's like puffy still and ponytail laid back. It's soft, like you could tell it's soft, because of the keratin, so it's soft. But my thing is that my hair is so long; it's down to my shoulders right now. Like you could tell back here. You take this out of the little ponytail, it'll be down here. See what I'm saying? Down here where my finger is pointing, and that's the ponytail in the back, with the threads and everything. But if it was straightened, it would be down here. So I got flat irons, I got blow dryers, and all that. But my thing is, I don't feel like doing all that hard work. Detangling it, conditioning it, shampooing it, parting it, combing it, and then flat ironing it and blow drying, right? And I don't feel like doing all that work because my hair, it's like no matter what you do to it, it dreads up. The curls not like how your hair hasn't been conditioned for maybe a day or two, and the next day it's like back to its regular texture, woolly, curly, and then you see like my eyes how chanky they are, chanky, or you smile, they're chanky, but I noticed that my eyes are getting drier, so I have to take vitamins and eye drops every month. So I tried Roto eye drops, and the Roto eye drops, or Visine or whatever, for brown dry eye. Because when your eyes are brown, they get dry too. You could be watching TV and television and everything else. And I'm like, why would you watch TV and everything else? And the internet, the laptop, TV, it just dries out the eyes so badly. So the light and the sun dries them out too. TV, computer. So I have to use eye drops. I tried Bilberry. I just ordered me a pack of blueberry eye drop vitamin lutins, and the bilberry, I had that for a little while. And anything else have I tried? um I think the only thing that I'm gonna order next is like maybe and this is what I was gonna say for real. Like the hair, you see this? It's like cute with the barrettes. It's like a Megan Thee Stallion barrette ponytail, you know. Then the threads, like the silver threads, it looks like a little dreadlock, basically. But it's like my hair, you can't put perms or anything in it without it straightening for like a couple of days, a day or two, and then the perm just like your hair goes back to normal after you add gel or oil or anything to it. I didn't even condition and shampoo it for that. Just be not straight for the whole month. So one time I remember putting Gorilla Glue snot gel in my hair. And this is important because when you put the Gorilla Glue snot gel in your hair, it lays it down for 24 hours. And then after 24 hours, your hair is back to puffy all over again. So I put edge control, and edge control is what I need to really buy. Edge control, more keratin conditioner, keratin works, and more edge control. And I needed something like more of what you call it. I got me a little twist hair machine from Temu. It's like a twist hair machine that twists your hair. It's like cute and stuff, but I haven't used it because I gotta part the whole hair when it's thick like this. Part it, comb it out, condition it, and I gotta do a little tiny boxes and part the whole thing. I said if somebody part my hair, my mom parts my hair for me, or a friend will part my hair, put some conditioner in it, part it, comb it out a little. Me, I comb it out myself, but it needs to be conditioned, combed out. The only part I can't do is the parting. See what I'm saying? Like when you part it, can't part it. So, mind you, um, people wonder why my ponytails is not perfect or why is one ponytail bigger than the other. And I think it's all because I just gave up. I gave up. I don't want to do my hair anymore because if I went to the African salon, Africans, they're really strict. They want your hair pinned straight like a white girl's, blown dried out. And I could do it. Yeah, I could comb it out with some conditioner, blow dry it out and everything. But they don't really like black American people, FBAs, foundational black Americans. And it's mostly the Nigerians that are doing most of the braiding and twisting when we need other people like Guyanese and Haitians and Dominicans and Haitians, Guyanese. I don't know, maybe more Cameroonians and everybody else doing hair too. More Cameroon people doing hair, more Guyanese, more Haitians, more anybody like Dominicans. But it's like when my hair is like I can't part that crap by myself. You see it? It's in ponytails. It's thick. It's like a head full of hair. See what I'm saying? And you could tell it's long when it's straightened. It's straight right now, but it's not straight completely. It's still curly. So I got like maybe 3C curly hair, 3C curly hair, and then when it's dry, it's like 4C curly hair. When it's real dry and no conditioner or no oils in it. So it's like we need more support. Like um I'm not gonna say everybody's a good hairdresser. Some people do wash and sets. I know how to wash and set, blow dry, comb, part, flat iron. How long does it take to dye, condition, shampoo, dye, and straighten, and then cut the ends, and then leave it out and curl it? It could take between 4 hours to 8 hours just to do hair like mine. See what I'm saying? 4 to 8 hours, maybe 2 hours to twist, 3 hours to twist it, dreadlock it, you know. So also I don't want everybody saying, oh, her hair is pretty, she got all that hair. See what I'm saying? The problem that lies within is that hair, all textures is from straight to curly to woolly. And if you got 3C hair or 4C hair, I never really had problems with my hair unless it was down to my chest or shoulders, and with the longer it is, the more work you got to do. And I learned that. I was like, because if it's down to your shoulders or your titties, you got to do more work to it. You got to part it, comb it, flat iron it, straighten it, wash it, condition it. And if you have dreadlocks, it's like just twist, twist, twist. Could take a couple hours, 2, 3 hours. But I was gonna get dreadlocks, but I was like, no, because every time I tried to get dreadlocks, it's like I gotta part the whole thing from the back to the middle to the back to the front. First you start off with the back, and then the front, or you can start off with the front, or whatever. So I was so mad because I was like, we got no Cameroonians. They don't usually do hair. We see Dominicans doing hair. We see um Guyanese people barely doing hair. We see the Jamaicans dreadlocking each other's hair, Jamaican hairstyles, and certain things like that. Americans that do hair. There's black foundational black Americans that do hair and stuff. But it's mostly like I don't want to go into the wrong salon, like going to a salon, and that salon is like basically telling you your hair got to be straight and stuff for them to do it. No, they're supposed to part, shampoo, condition, and part it, twist it, and blow dry it, and everything else. But a lot of salons don't feel like if you got knots in your hair, if you got tangles in your hair, they got to detangle it for you. That's more money, right? But if that's more money, why complain about it? Why complain if it's more money? See what I'm saying? So detangling it shouldn't be a big deal. Parting it shouldn't be a big deal, but not $100 for everything. Like maybe $10 to detangle, some of your hair. You detangle it at home, and they detangle like maybe a couple parts of your hair, and then like shampoo, conditioning, maybe $10 each, and then twisting it, maybe about $60, $50. If you're a celebrity salon and you are a celebrity and you're famous for beautiful hairstyles, I mean, yeah, you might be able to get more money and stuff like that. So it's like FBA's gotta, say, hey, Guyanese or Dominicans or Jamaicans, they always been good with hair. You see what I'm saying? So even with my hair, part in the back of my hair, impossible. Even in a mirror, it's impossible to part your hair in the back. When you got two mirrors up against you, you still have a hard time because you got to look in the mirror, you got to part, you got to comb and straighten and everything. So I like the keratin so far, and the keratin is like what I would use if it's an alternative besides perms. Perms is more for like straighter hair, curlier hair. And when you use the perm, it will detangle your hair and straighten it and everything else. Part it in 4 sections and slap it in 4 sections and put it in the roots and everything. But when you start the next day and you notice that you put your hair in a style like ponytails and weave and stuff, and next thing you know, you put the Gorilla Glue gel in it, and next thing you know, it's just like, hey, why'd I do that? Because now the perm is coming out. So I washed my hair completely out with shampoo and conditioner to get rid of the perm because I didn't want the chemicals in my hair. Then after 2, 3, 4 days, because it was like drying my hair out. So I was like, okay, I put the shampoo conditioner in, and then a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, I left it with some leave-in conditioning, like some leave-in shea butter and stuff. And then after that, I went to go get the keratin. Yeah, the pictures, it was soft, moist. Like if you feel it, it's so soft, but it's still curly. You know what I'm saying? You still got curls. So this type of thing that I'm going to be going through is learning how to part my curly hair and with conditioner and shampoo and oils and stuff. But how am I going to do it with two mirrors? Because I tried that, and the two mirror method, no, that's not going to work. Two mirrors is not going to work. People are like, why? Why you think 2 mirrors is not going to work? It's because you got to have patience. And I ain't got patience to deal with this curly hair and part it and condition it and then flat iron it and blow dry it and all this stuff. And then turn around and put the weave in and the bobos and the threads in after. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, if you were like a Nicki Minaj and you know whatever Nicki Minaj says Jackie Chan and the bum ass lace fronts, right? If I wore a wig every day and put wigs on every day, I mean it'll be easier, but the problem with wigs is they don't last either. Wigs are they don't last. You know, whether they're box braids, curly, straight hair, a wig is not gonna last forever. So the problem is that when you grow your hair out, you got to learn how to take care of it. And I've been taking care of it, putting conditioner, shea butter, um, keratin, perms. Only one time this year. It's been about 10 years since I permed my hair. So I was like, dang, what do you do next? So my hair's never done perfect unless it's a wig or it's me taking my long, sweet time box braiding small box braids. And that could take 2, 3, 4 days just to get the whole head done with all this hair with little tiny box braids, medium size. Now, if I used the medium, big box braids, um, I think that the problem with that is that it doesn't look as pretty as the small box braids. Like your graduation picture, the small box braids look better. So, I was mad. I was like, I ordered some glass beads and stuff, or whatever bobos, glass beads, threads, and keratin and stuff. And I was like, your hair just will not stay flat unless it's blown dry by a salon, washed and set, and blown dry by a salon. That it's gonna flat iron it, blow dry it, and wash it with keratin and all that, or silk press. Now, mind you, I don't go to salons because every time I go to the salon, it's a problem. They're always booked up with like 100 clients or 200 clients for the whole 2, 3 weeks or the whole month. They're booked up with a couple hundred clients. When you make your appointment, when you get paid on the first, it's like, OMG, I can't even come in here and get my hair done because you're booked until all the way until the middle or the end of the month, and my money is going to be gone by then because I'm going to go smoke some cigarettes or get soda or chips or something. So my money is definitely going to be gone by then. So I went and I saw like um, the fact that I went to different hair salons like Empire Beauty School. They were supposed to straighten, curl, and wash my hair and dye it. Put some temporary or some permanent dye or something and some shampoo, conditioning, blow dry, cut the ends and everything. And I was like, I'll pay 50 to 60, 70 to $90 for that. They're but it's a beauty school, so they were like, no, we don't charge that much for beauty school, just in case there's any mistakes or whatever. But they're usually booked until the end of the month because I'm like, you're booked until the end of the month, so I got to save the money and for all the way 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I'm like, no, you can't do that. So I went into an African salon, and you don't want to go to their salon anymore, because when you go there, um, it's a lot of rudeness, like detangle your hair, make it flat, straight, like a white girl's. And then they talk in their language, and then it's like, I don't mind you talking in your language, but when you're doing somebody else's hair, you can't do that at the same time. Talk your language and do somebody's hair. They don't know if you're talking about them or not. So it's like with my hair, it's so curly. Like you could see the curls. Like look up close. Those are curls, like actual curls, soft curls. But it's like a 3C hair. And I never had bad hair. When I was a kid, I had my grandmother's, my father's, my mom's hair all mixed in. So it was like a 2C, 3C, but it wasn't a 1C. It wasn't, you know, um, never straight. It was just like I just always had to wear conditioner, or if I don't have conditioner or shampoo or conditioner oil or shea butter or leave-in conditioner or rosemary, mint rosemary, charcoal mask, and all that stuff, it's like your hair, it's not going to stay beautiful as long as you want it to. So I was like, okay, keratin, it's all right. Silk press, I want to try that. But you got to flat iron it, blow dry it, sit underneath a dryer for it to be so straight. You know why? Because it's so curly to the point that when you put any gel in it, you see the curls. You put any mousse in it, you see the curls, and then it's like, mousse gel that don't even stay in for a long time. Keratin, that's you got to keep using that, and keep you practicing using that. I cut my hair short a couple of times. I was bald headed, and I got sick of it. I was like, you could dye it, dye it, blow dry it, put some mousse in it, finger waves, but I didn't want to keep cutting it and not be able to add barrettes and beads and stuff like that to it. So, mind you, long story short, you can't put beads, barrettes when your hair is short, and finger waves or and dyed your color like purple or something with finger waves, and white or pink or orange or something blue. But I was like, I don't like the short hairstyle with the finger waves because or anything like that, because it's like you can't, if you want barrettes or beads or anything, and barrettes, beads, jewelry, anything in your hair, you can't put that in short hair unless it's afro short, like up to your glasses right now, up to your glasses. So I had it like different layers, short, faded out, afro, like maybe up to my glasses. Now, right now, it's down here where my finger's pointing, like right here where my finger's pointing. So it's like, do you want to dread it? Do you want to keratin it every month? Do you want to go to the salon? And it's like, we need more Jamaicans out here doing hair. We need more Jamaicans. We need more Guyaneses and black foundational black Americans too, and more a little bit of maybe some Dominicans, but it depends. You got to have a good soul for me to trust you in my hair. Now, with the dry eye situation, like I said, they're very bright, medium brown right now, and they get dry sometimes if I don't take vitamin A or vitamin B12 or vitamin A, or I don't use eye drops or blueberry, bilberry. You got to start taking it every month. So, if you're working with $200 a month, and you got to get a big bag of tobacco, 2 bags of tobacco, and rolling papers. I cannot wait to quit cigarettes because they do not taste all that. Cigarettes taste like menthol, and just, you can't eat all the sugar and salt off the market, junk food or any of that. And it's like cigarettes is bad, food is bad, surgery is bad, and I don't want surgery. I want to use vitamins and minerals and all that extra stuff for my body, like, MSM for my hair, and shea butter, um, collagen, keratins, B12, MSM, blueberry, bilberry. Um, the only thing that is happening now is I'm getting older, and at this age, I'm like 30 years old, and I love beauty, but I'm getting sick of it because when you try to look perfect every day, it's like, you could be perfect to a certain extent, but you don't want to be perfect every single day. And I can imagine people on the internet that feel, I want a nose job, I want butt lift or plastic surgery, but the other day I bought me Trojan condoms, right? So that I could stick my finger in the Trojan condom and stick it up in me. And people were like, I didn't tell nobody. I told my sister, but she was like, why would you get Trojan condoms? And I'm like, Trojan condoms are good for you. Trojan condoms are supposed to be like lubricant, basically, but better. You know what I'm saying? But you use your fingers, and it's supposed to make a cold, heat, tingly sensation inside you. So I was like, I don't need a man. I can use my finger with the Trojan condoms. And then I also bought this pill that's supposed to make you orgasm, make orgasms and make a man hard and stuff. And then I got me, what are those things called? The horny goat weed, the horny goat weed. And everybody's like, what is horny goat weed? I'm like, horny goat weed is just like weed, basically a natural flower that is supposed to for women and men, and it's for men and women, and it's supposed to make your body like orgasm, like the hormones, the estrogen, the testosterone. And it's supposed to be healthy for your immune system too. So I was looking at honey goat weed, and then I was learning, about my soulmate and stuff, that he got the same nose, lips, eye color, brown eye color, lips, medium, small, and pink and long nose like yours, just long, and brown eyes and stuff, and maybe curly, woolly hair like yours. But he's your soulmate, and he spent tons of past lives with you, and he likes music and instruments, beats and instrumental, and some pop music or whatever music he likes. It's just similar to yours probably, and he's the type of person that is um got probably somebody in your family got the same birthday as him, or it's the same birthday as yours. You know what I'm saying? We either both have the same birthday. And the soulmate thing is like, when it's him because the birthday will be similar to your family's or yours. Um, Same music we like. Same what's that word? Uh, Painting and cooking. We like to cook sometimes, plant gardens. I got a little sage leaf growing on my garden, and we like learning about law and stuff, but not as much as law, but some law, and definitely the same instrument, music, horoscopes, in the family, and birthdays and talent and everything. They said his name start with a J or a M, a J or a M, a J or M, and they described this man as beautiful, like surrounded with the white gold light and purple light, and very spiritual too. That's very important, the spirituality, like what we have in common. So now that I'm learning and I had to picture the tarot reading, I know that this person is closer to me than what I think. Now, other than that, I right now I just rather use my hands, jerk off, like the whipped cream strawberry chocolate thing that I did with my ex boyfriend. Okay, that's my ex boyfriend. He's not around right now. LOL.